Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in the Park Slope neighborhood for a look inside a regal Gilded Age townhouse filled with exquisite original detail. While restoring and respecting all the original detail, the owner also added personal touches from a life of travel and adventure. He made going through this home a true journey, not just through another era, but through the world. And with 4,600 square feet spread over its 4 ornate floors, it's quite a journey. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Clem Labine, and I'd like to welcome you to Park Slope, Brooklyn. Welcome to this 1883 Brownstone, which has been my home for the last 50 years. The process of renovating this house actually changed my life, and it all starts in the entry hall. I wanted people to feel when they came into this house that they were stepping back in time. The needs of this house inspired me to do a lot of research into what 19th century interiors were really like. The woodwork surrounding the entry door just called out for some special touch, so I had created this stained glass transom that features a gorgeous peacock. And speaking of peacocks, let me show you the Peacock Parlor. In the Victorian era, the main parlor was the most important and highly ornamented room in the house, and that's what you see here. We decorated the parlor working around the peacock theme, starting with the ceiling. From the ceiling, we come down to the frieze, which shows a parade of stylized peacocks. A friend of mine came across a stuffed peacock from the 19th century and immediately called me because she thought that this was the only place where she could sell a stuffed peacock. The thing I love about this room is it's so visually rich that I'm always rediscovering things that I'd forgotten I put in this room several years ago. From the Peacock Parlor, one goes into the sunflower dining room. The ceiling is a sunflower pattern adopted from one of the 19th century design books that I was using for my inspiration. Right below, there's a sunflower frieze silkscreen by an artist friend of mine who lived right here on the block. Surrounding the fireplace opening is a series of Minton tiles that show scenes from Tennyson's Idylls of the King. The visual richness of this relatively small detail shows how important beauty was to the people who built this house originally. This is called the India Room because it's where we keep mementos from our trip to India. There are elephants and camels on the shelves, and there's the brass lampshade that hangs below the original ceiling medallion in this room. And I'm particularly fond of this bit of stenciling on the door panel that was done by my son when he was in high school. Next to the India Room is the Athenaeum. We've called it the Athenaeum because Athena is the goddess of wisdom, and this room houses my collection of books on the Greco-Roman world. And fortunately, this overmantel serves as a beautiful framework for Athena. And the chandelier is contemporary Venetian glass, and it's so ornate that it fits in perfectly with the period character of this room. And the side shelves serve as homes for some of Athena's Greek and Roman friends. Over the past 50 years, this house has had a tremendous impact on me and my family. But equally important, I think we have had a tremendous impact on this house. But now it's time for somebody else to make their own history here. Thank you for coming on the tour.